West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on Thursday termed the centre's move to send 3 IPS officers from the state on central deputation despite the state's objection a colourable exercise of power and a deliberate attempt to encroach upon the state's jurisdiction. The centre has asked the West Bengal government to immediately relieve the 3 IPS officers so that they join their new assignments. The officers, Rajiv Mishra 1996 batch, Praveen Tripathi 2004 batch, and Balanath Pandey 2011 batch, were directed to report on central deputation hours after the West Bengal government refused to send its chief secretary and police chief to Delhi to discuss the law and order situation in the state. In a fresh order, the ministry cited rules of Indian Police Services (IPS) while asking the state government to relieve the 3 officers: Pandey (SP), Diamond Harbour, Tripathi (DIG, Presidency Range), and Mishra (ADG, South Bengal). The 3 were responsible for the security of BJP chief JP Nadda during his recent visit to the state when his convoy was attacked at Diamond Harbour. The order also cited Rule 6(1) of the Indian Police Service Cadre Rules of 1954 and amended in 1985, which states, provided that in case of any disagreement, the matter shall be decided by the central government and the state government or state governments concerned shall give effect to the decision of the central government. The centre has already issued posting to Pandey to join in the Bureau of Police Research and Development, Tripathi as DIG in the Sashastra Seema Bal (SSB), and Mishra as IG in the Indo-Tibetan Border Police. In a series of tweets, Banerjee slammed the centre's move. Goy's order of central deputation for the 3 serving IPS officers of West Bengal despite the state's objection is a colourable exercise of power and blatant misuse of emergency provision of IPS Cadre Rule 1954. She tweeted, "This act is nothing but a deliberate attempt to encroach upon state's jurisdiction and demoralize the serving officers in WB. This move, particularly before the elections, is against the basic tenets of the federal structure. It's unconstitutional and completely unacceptable." She added, "We wouldn't allow this brazen attempt by the centre to control the state machinery by proxy. West Bengal is not going to cow down in front of expansionist and undemocratic forces," she said in another tweet. After the attack on Nadda's convoy, the Ministry of Home Affairs had summoned the West Bengal Chief Secretary and DGP on December 14. However, the state government refused to send the officers for a meeting with Union Home Secretary Ajay Bala. The 2 officers were called after Governor Jagdeep Dhankhar sent a report on the attack. After the MHA summoned the 3 IPS officers for new postings, the state on December 12 conveyed to the centre that it would not be able to spare them. A senior Bengal official said the centre usually takes the state government's consent before an All India Services officer is called for central deputation, but in this case, the MHA has decided unilaterally. A senior officer in the State Home Department said the state government had refused to relieve the 3 officers due to a shortage of IPS officers in the state.